Hey gang, it's Czar here. Just wanted to have a quick discussion on naked charts versus busy charts. As most of you know, here in the Telegram group and in our little community here, that I came in this morning, pre-London, right? Just still during the Asian session, but pre-London around 2 o'clock in the morning my time, and it's what we do every day. And this is what my charts look like. I'm completely naked. And then within a few minutes, really, and building as we go, my charts look like this. That's because I map out support and resistance zones and various arrows for clean traffic and looking at where prices have rejected before and what have you. Of course, I always have my sessions on here. So I come in around here during the end of Asia or during Asia before the pre-London, and then trade all the way through London and then New York open and then trade all the way through New York. And it's only 10:38 here in the morning. So we're still very much in the early part of the New York session, but look at all the stuff on my charts. Very useful stuff, very powerful stuff. I've taken 4 trades today, all of them winners, and that's not always the case, but it is today. And it's in large part because of the work that I've done here in the mapping. But so now we have a busy set of charts. At least I have a busy set of charts here, and what I'm going to do now is clean them completely up. I need to get a fresh perspective. The New York session is very whippy. It's doing a whole bunch of stuff. And I want to make sure that I get a clean, clear perspective on what's going on. I can leave these zones up here because they're kind of out of the way. We're not really interacting with them. You see this very clean traffic up here to the left. If we get up into this zone, things are going to move, right? As I mentioned this morning on one of our videos. This dotted line is a weekly high or a weekly low. It's kind of a weekly pivot there. It's a weekly low in this case. And I'm just going to leave that one there as well. But now to come back to here and say, what do I really need to have on here in terms of mapping? This is the most recent action, right? Bear with me for one moment. I'm actually going to just take a quick trade as I'm watching this happen with one eye. Taking a quick scalp here, and I'll show you what I do in a minute. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay. I'm now at break even. Watching this sell-off. See this little sell-off happen right here? Need a little push. All right, I just closed that one out now, so I don't want to keep this video going here. 5 points, just a quick 5 points. I think it's going to go lower, by the way. If I wasn't recording, I would stick with this one to the bottom of this body, and you might see it go there as we speak. All right, naked chart. Naked chart. What do I do now? I'm still in New York, very much in New York. While the most important part to me right now is this piece right here. I'm looking at this right here, but I'm going to take it all the way back. So I'm going to start again. I'm going to start again right now. Watch this. I'm going to take it back to here. I just want to connect it to something. All right, I want to connect it to something. And so that goes there. This piece here, but before that gets down to this zone that I already had from back here, this is a key zone, by the way. There's one more thing in the way, and it's this. And so I am going to highlight that as well. Slightly thinner because it's not as important as this one is, but it's still important. And then what I'm going to do is take a look back here and see how far this goes back. Yeah, this is an important one. I already had this one earlier, but I'm putting it back now with a fresh eye. My next zone will be right here. This is a funny one, right? So all this happened in the last 30 minutes. 10, 20, 30 minutes. These are 10-minute candles. But that needs to go there. And now we have something to work with, right? Right here. Something to work with right there. You see that? Okay, good. And now we watch. This was a zone. See this here? Talked about this morning. Clean traffic, and sure enough, it just blasted through and closed that zone. I don't need to have one there anymore because it's been negated. This one has been negated by this and by this and by this, and it's about to be negated by this, right? So it doesn't matter anymore. It's largely irrelevant, certainly for scalping in this particular session. And that's why I think people sometimes get a little wrong. There's a myth that these things need to continue to go through time, in perpetuity, so to speak, and it's not true. All right, rejection, rejection, rejection. Those are critical layers. And now we begin to look with a fresh eye to the rest of New York. I'll probably join you later with some more trades here, guys. And I'll be sending this out to the Telegram group so they can get a feel for what's going on. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye now.